Hello guys, my name is Archana Devi. I am assistant professor from Computer Science Department, Rajagiri School of Engineering. This video is part of FARSET Online for the subject Computer Graphics, which is an 8th global elective. And this topic which we are going to deal with today is from module 4, and the topic is window to viewport transformation. First, let us see some basic concepts. So, some basic windowing concepts. So, in order to understand this, suppose if you want to view an object, say for example this pen, when you are viewing it in real time, the coordinates you call that as a world coordinate system. Suppose if you want to view this in a system, in your laptop or in your device, then you have to somehow convert the coordinate system from the world coordinate system to the device coordinate system, right? So how do you do that? That is what comes under this topic. So as we told, if there is an object of the form, there is a rectangle like this. Suppose if you are interested in only in a portion of the object, okay, so that portion we define using this window. So I am interested only in this portion of the object. I am interested only in this part of the object. So you define it using a window. So window is nothing but the area chosen for display in the world coordinate system. Fine. And what is meant by windowing is the method of selecting and enlarging a portion of an image. That you call it as windowing. So you are selecting this portion of the image. So the picture parts that we have selected, we have to somehow convert it into the device coordinate system. So this transformation that we are going to deal with is a series of transformations of translation. You'll have translation, you'll have rotation and scaling that we have already seen in module 3. And also, it also deals with deletion of certain parts of the picture. You may not be interested in all the entire picture. Only a portion you will be, you would want to view it in the device. So to sum up, you have the term window and you have one more term called as view. So what it means and what the difference is: window means what to be viewed. What do you want to view? And view means where do you want to display that part. So in window, what to be viewed? It is in the world coordinate system. That the world coordinate area that is selected for display. Whereas view is the area on a display device to which a window is mapped. So this display device can be your laptop or your desktop system or your mobile device. Okay, so where do you want to display the image? That you call it as a viewport. Okay, this is viewport, window and viewport. So this mapping of a part of the 2D world coordinate object to device coordinate, you call that as the window to viewport transformation. It's also called as viewing transformation or windowing transformation. That is converting a part of the two-dimensional world coordinate system to device coordinate system. Okay, now let us see how this is done. So the world coordinate system which we have here, suppose if this is the image, okay, I am interested in this part, the part which is shown here. I am only interested in this part. So that is defined using window. So that is mapped to your device coordinate. This part which I have drawn here, that is being viewed in the viewport. Fine. Now in order to define this mapping, you need the coordinate systems. So for that we have these coordinate systems. In world coordinate system, you call this point as a xw min, and this is a xw max, and this becomes YW min and YW max, Y denoting world coordinate system. And then in the device coordinate system, the same point which we are going to map, the minimum point we have XV min, XV max, similarly YV min and YV max. Okay. So the world coordinate system is nothing but the Cartesian coordinate with respect to which we define the diagram, the Cartesian coordinate system. So we have all these 4 coordinates which define the boundaries. And similarly, the device coordinate system or the viewport coordinate system, we have the screen coordinates where the object is to be displayed. and you have these as the boundaries, xv min, xv max, yv min and yv max, v denoting viewport and w denoting world coordinate system. So this window to viewport transformation, in order to convert the points, let us take a particular point. So if there is a image of this form, you have a rectangle and you have a circle. Now I want to convert this image to the device coordinate system. So to do that, let us start with a point. So if I take a point in the world coordinate system, xw, yw, how do you convert that to xv, yv? So how to find out? Our objective is find out xv and yv. This is our objective. So to do that, the point to be noted here is the relative position of this point with respect to the x-axis and with respect to the x-axis and with respect to the y-axis of this point is going to be the same after mapping, the relative position. Okay. If you take this triangle, the distance of this point from this x-axis and y-axis, this distance, it will be the same as the distance, relative position. Relatively, the object position is going to be the same. So keeping that as the main concept, you can derive the formula. So since the relative position is the same, the difference is going to be the same. So how to calculate the difference? Suppose if I take this xw, so xw minus xw min. So this is the xw point. So xw minus xw min divided by the total difference, xw max minus xw min. So xw minus xw min divided by the total difference, xw max minus xw min. That is going to be the same as, for this point, xv minus xv min divided by the total difference, xv max minus xv min. That is how you will get the relative position. Similarly, you can take for the y coordinate also, the relative position for the y coordinate. So that is yw minus yw min divided by the total distance. Yw max minus yw min is going to be the same as yv minus yv min divided by the total distance, yv max minus yv min. Yes. So these are the two base equations. Now from these two equations, we have to derive a formula for xv and we have to derive a formula for yv. Okay. So rewriting this equation, what we are going to do here is, I am going to find out xv. So I am just going to rewrite this equation 1. Okay. So rewriting this equation 1, you will get. So I have just interchanged the positions. So xv min minus xv min, I am writing it as, I have just rewritten it. Okay. This I have taken outside and this denominator goes up. So that's how I have rewritten the equation. So xv minus xv min, xv max minus xv min multiplied by this fraction. So now I have just interchanging the positions. I am taking xw minus xw min outside and I am taking in xv max minus xv min and xw divided by xw max minus xw min. So this fraction that we have, you can call that as a scaling in x direction. This is nothing but the difference in x direction, right? Xv max minus xv min divided by the xw max minus xw min. That is xv max minus xv min, this difference minus this difference. So that is a difference in the for a scaling in x direction. So that you call it as a scaling factor. I can write it as Sx. And similarly, for Sx. So if you rewrite this equation, I will get xv. I am taking this factor to the right hand side. So you will get a formula for xv as xv is equal to xv min plus xw minus xw min multiplied by the scaling factor. Scaling factor is nothing but this fraction over here. Okay. So we got an equation for xv. So similarly, you will also get an equation for yv. I have written the steps for here. I have written the steps in here for calculating yv. So here also you will get a fraction for scaling factor in y direction. So this is a final equation for calculating yv. So you have got a formula for calculating the point xv and yv. Now let us look at an example here. So in this question, you are given all these points. So you have XW min as 20, XW max as 80, YW min as 40 and YW max as 80. And you are given a point 30, 60, XW, YW. I want to convert this point. So find XV and YV. Given the point 30, 60 in the world coordinate system, find the equivalent point XV, YV in the device coordinate system. So directly substituting the values for XV and YV in these two equations. So if you substitute, all the values are given, right? All the values are given. So if you substitute the values, you will get here XV as 35 and you will get YV as 50. So this is just a numerical example in order to calculate the a point given in world coordinate system in order to convert the equivalent point in the device coordinate system. So you can just see you can just see how the values are being worked out. So this was a very simple lecture on how converting a world coordinate system to device coordinate system. Thank you.